It's me, Bella,
and Kat.
from NerdJock16. Kat, tell them what we're going to do today.
Today we're going to be explaining the season premiere of Teen Wolf, which is the new season, Season 4. But before we get started, we want to warn you this is going to be some spoilers if you haven't watched it yet, so I would go watch it and then come back. So before we get started with Season 4, we're going to explain what happened we're going to do a brief summary of what happened in Season 3. So Bella, you go with the beginning, Part A.
Season 3A, there's the Alpha Pack, which really isn't important, and then the Darok, which is this kind of creature kind of thing that's really ugly and is sacrificing different kinds of people. The Darok kidnaps Allison, Scott, and Stiles' parents, and they're going to sacrifice them. So instead of them dying, they sacrifice themselves. They're able to bring them back. Unfortunately, it has awakened the Beacon Hills, and the Beacon Hills is now a beacon again. And they are left with a darkness in their heart, which will leave them with dire consequences. Now that leaves a door open in their mind, which leads you into Season 3B. Go ahead, Kat.
Okay, Season 3B is when they all begin having the darkness come in. Scott has his issues of controlling his werewolf. Allison being seen by her dead aunt, is being haunted by her dead aunt, and Stiles can't sleep if he knows if he's awake or sleeping. He can't read or anything. So later on in that season, from 3A, Lydia knows she's a banshee, and they go to Peter. She goes to Peter with Allison to see what else she can do. And in the last 2 episodes of Season 3B, the shocking death of Allison brought tears to everyone's eyes because she's been there since Season 1. It brought tears to Scott, and then Lydia lost her best friend, and she's a banshee. She can tell when Allison dies, so she had a heartbreaking scream for her. And then in Season 3B again, the last episode, it's called The Divine Move, and they all figure out how to save Stiles. It works, and then Lydia's boyfriend Aiden, by helping Scott's pack with defeating the ninja things, the Nikitsune's thingies, he saves everyone and Aiden dies. So that's what happens in that season. So on to Season 4, the premiere, Season 4.
Okay, so I have lots of thoughts about this, okay? I was disappointed.
Yeah, it wasn't like, it shouldn't have been a premiere episode. It should have been a following episode, like, episode 2 at least.
It should have been like, okay, they should have shown, like, how they felt about Derek missing. I just felt like the only exciting thing happened in the ending. 3 seconds.
They didn't have a funeral for Allison, which I thought was...
I think that was supposed to be months in advance, but I feel like they should have done, like, at least been, like, them in Beacon Hills before they, like, all of a sudden they're in Mexico.
Yeah. Last thing I forgot to say from Season 3B, Kate Argent comes back to life as a were-jaguar.
Yeah, of course, because they've got were-freaking wolves, were-coyotes, were-jaguars, what happened the hell? Because according to this episode, there's also skeleton creatures, you know? Of course there is. So, I was just disappointed.
What weren't you happy to see in it, Bella, in the first episode of Season 4?
I feel like I just wasn't happy to just see, like, nothing that's like, oh my god, something really, truly amazing, like, crazy happened. They, like, didn't really show how concerned they were about Derek. They didn't show, like, how they showed, like, a glimpse of them thinking about Derek missing, but it's like, oh, did he text you? No. That was the scene. It just wasn't climactic for me.
No, and then with Malia and Kira, the newbies who came in last season. They came in last season.
I don't like Kira.
Yeah.
That's really it. There's something wrong with her. It's just I don't see a purpose for
She
her.
kind of is a fox, which is...
Yeah.
And in the last season they said, never trust a fox.
Yeah, really. What happened to the last fox that they dealt with? It went inside Stiles' body.
Okay, what were you happy to see, Bella?
I thought it was adorable between Stiles and Malia when she's like, okay, well, when we get out, why can't we just leave? And they're like, Scott was like, no, you can't leave Lydia. And Stiles is like, listen, no, she's making progress. And he's like, you can't say that. And then, like, when she kissed him to concentrate, and then when he asked her, when he was, like, freaking out when she ran away and was like, you can't leave me like that again. She's like, I would never leave you. I thought that was adorable, because it's not like the Scott and Allison relationship, which was very, like, I love you, and, like, sexual. This was very innocent. Like, neither one of them have really experienced, like, having a girlfriend or boyfriend before, and I thought it was very sweet.
It was, but that move was kind of... The thing that I didn't like about what she said was just to leave Lydia. I'm like, that's not okay. You just came into You just joined the pack. You just joined the pack. And technically you need Lydia to see if someone dies.
But he doesn't know any better. She was a coyote.
So what? It's still terrible.
That allows you to be antisocial. Okay?
I love Malia. But still, it was just... It still wasn't a good move. And then, yes, Stiles and Malia are key together. But
he likes Lydia and Stiles. Let's just get that out there.
I love Lydia and Stiles together, but I do also love Stiles and Malia together. I mean, Jeff Davis, so shut up. As Jeff Davis said, there's not going to be any rivalry between Lydia and Malia at all. Yeah, there's not going to be any rivalry, not fighting over boys. They're going to become closer as friends.
Good.
And be working together.
What do you want to see in season 4?
I actually really want to see Stiles and Malia go further as a couple. I think it'd be cute.
I want them to bring in the lacrosse. I want some more werewolf fights, because I feel like last season there really wasn't any of those.
Yeah.
Like season 3, yes. Like, there was a lot. But, like, in season 1, season 2, it was really much about, like, a lot about, like, being a werewolf. And, like, Scott is now an alpha, and I feel like they should focus on, like, what kind of alpha. I want to see... What are you doing?
Fixing something.
I want to see werewolf freaking action. That's what I want to see.
I also want to see... What was I going to say? I want to see the girl trio that Jeff Davis been talking about. How Lydia, Kira, and Malia's friendships are going to grow throughout the season. I want to see them become a powerful friendship. And go.
Okay, so a little change of scenery. Kat, you were just going to tell us what you want to see.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I want to see Stiles and Malia going further. I want to see that the three-way girl trio with Lydia and... Yeah, I think I said that already, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you see in this episode that you, like, gave you hope for the season?
Stiles and Malia kissing.
Oh, that was cute. I think Scott, like, being like, okay, I can take the pain.
Oh, for Lydia.
He's gonna be a good alpha.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna take care of his pack. Like, he's gonna be a much better alpha than Derek. Derek freaking sucked.
He saved...
Sorry, Derek.
He was helping Lydia, which was good.
Okay, let's talk about Derek being in a little boy's body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shocking ending. The 3 seconds left of that TV show. Ending. Derek is not Derek anymore. He's little Derek. I'm like...
He's teenage Derek.
He's teenage Derek now again. I'm like...
Teenage Derek is cute, though, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Like, I was like, holy freaking shit.
I'm like... You froze. Okay. Keep going.
Okay. So I was like, are you serious right now? I was like, this is awesome. Because I was like, it's really boring. And all of a sudden it's like, bam.
Yeah. I was reading some Teen Wolf information, but further on to the season, and apparently Darius is going to have a new love interest.
Well, let's hope it's not a teenage girl.
And no, it's not. It's not going to be Kate Argent. I wonder who it's going to be then.
I hope it's someone normal.
Yes.
Because so far, all this girl better not be Kate Argent. She burned his family down.
Yeah, it's not going to be. That's what they said.
I want Peter back.
He is in it. He just wasn't in that episode.
Because at the end of season 3A, he was like, I am the alpha. And then, like, in season 3B, they did nothing with that.
Yeah.
Because you know that he's going to want to take Scott's, like, alpha powers away. And he hasn't tried anything yet.
True that.
And he's
as the next episode of it, they have a little spoof when Peter says, "Can at least someone in this town stay dead?" I'm like, okay, that was a little far. I'm pretty sure Allison's gonna stay dead, so.
And he didn't stay dead.
He didn't stay dead.
Who was he to talk?
Yeah.
He didn't stay dead. He controlled his mind. It was like, hey, bitch, hey.
Yeah.
It didn't happen like that, but that's how I pictured it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a pretty good episode. It wasn't up to the Jeff Davis standards to me.
Yeah.
I give it 7 shirtless werewolf boys out of 10.
Yeah, same. Well, Jeff Davis, he's gonna definitely throw some fucking shit up in the season. Something bad.
Because he can't just give us a break.
He can't give us a break. Something bad's gonna happen. Literally, the bad part, I wish they had a funeral for Allison at least. Which was
I just wish that
kind of disappointing to me, because I did actually really love Allison.
Everyone loved Allison. And of course, Daniel Sharman's gone.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Like, everyone's gone. And they're introducing all these new characters, which I'm a little worried about. Because I feel like they're trying to replace that whole Jackson, Lydia, Allison, Scott Styles kind of thing that was the first and second season. But I feel like I'm open to it, because they're very cute, look, these new guys.
Yep.
And I think it should be good. I mean, he hasn't ruined anything for us before.
What?
He always keeps us on our toes. Like the coyote at tiptoes.
Yeah.
It's an Allison quote there for you. So yeah.
One thing he did surprise us with was the death of Aiden, definitely.
Yeah, the Allison Aiden, and then Daniel Sharman leaving wasn't his thing. I understand that.
But Daniel wants to come back to the show. He just wants to take a break. So Jeff Davis isn't killing him off.
He's on Vampire Diaries. He's on the original.
Yeah, but they're not. He doesn't want to. He literally asked Jeff Davis not to be killed off so he can come back to Teen Wolf.
I don't want him to come back. You shouldn't have left the show to begin with to go to Vampire Diaries originals. I like a Vampire Diaries. I'm a Vampire Diaries fan, but it's a different thing when you go from Teen Wolf to Vampire Diaries. That is just breaking the rules.
He's in the originals, Bella.
What?
He's in the originals. He's in.
Yeah, that's a spin-off of
Still.
Vampire. Maybe he'll be a half werewolf, half vampire, because they got that on that show. But I'm disappointed. But
well, again,
excited.
A lot of people who act don't want to be tied down to one show.
Of course, but like if he's leaving the show to go on to bigger and better things, then why is he going on to another teen supernatural show?
He just want to. Don't forget, he also want to try new things, just like Crystal did.
Well, yeah, but Crystal had the decency to be like, listen, I really do want to move on to new things, so you can kill me off.'s like, oh, if I don't get another job, you can come back.
No, that's not what he's saying, Bella.
I feel like that way, but it's fine. I liked Isaac. He was a very good character.
Technically, but he's saying that he wants to come back to the show. He just wants to take a break from it, Bella.
Also pissed me off that they mentioned Isaac either.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't mention Allison. They didn't make, like, they weren't like, oh, Isaac's in Paris or whatever the hell he's supposed to be, or they're like, Allison's funeral. Like, they didn't mention any of that.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off that at the end of season 3 at 3B, Chris Argent wasn't, like, torn up. Isaac was more torn up by Allison's death.
Yes. But, I mean, I guess Chris has to stick with it because he's been losing a lot of people.
His sister, his ugly wife.
And then his daughter, which should have been the saddest.
So yeah, left.
I mean, he was in shock.
You know, and we gotta get ready for the rest of season 4 of Teen Wolf. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yep, that's why it's called Can't Go Back, because of Allison's death.
Okay,
Pretty
so
much.
this has been Bella and Kat from Nerd Jack 16 going over Teen Wolf.
Bye.